Hello my friends, welcome to my channel. In today's session I'm going to share with you the first part of drawing this graphic novel, first page of graphic novel, and about Sprig, and I would like to just make it kind of time lapse of this long process, quite a long process, and also to explain some details here, some things which I would like just to explain my approach to the comics, to the graphic novel, and also to how I manage here and there different things. Okay, let's begin. Let's begin from the liner, from the pencil stage. First layer, as you can see here, first layer I create. Yes, it's kind of. It's not kind of, it is ink layer, but I don't like to call it ink layer. It's just pencil layer and just lines. Lines of my drawing, and as you can see here, I prepared in advance sketch, and afterwards when I was I thought quite a lot, too much overthinking about different things. It's not healthy, and so never mind. I tried to. I would like just to explain that I started drawing with real pencil. It's real pencil is default pencil in Clip Studio Paint, and I prefer to, for my story, for this project, I prefer to draw with real pencil and to create a liner stage or ink stage with a real pencil, not with a G pen or other brush. And I found this method quite appealing, and I like it because this stage looks like hand drawing, and that's what I liked with that's what I would like to share and to create for my story, for my graphic novel. Afterwards, I'm going to share with you my method of coloring. It's not traditional in digital art, because my approach to the coloring of graphic novel is a little bit different. I would like just to explain why I made it differently and why I manage it is in this way and not in another way. And also we will talk about frames, we will talk about some technical things, and mostly that's it. And so as you can see here, this process is quite long, and I spent, I think, for about 3-4 hours for entire page. I think this it took too much time because I need kind of warming up. I need kind of make some decisions to myself which style I would like to choose for my graphic novel, which style I would like to choose also for coloring, and which style I would like to choose for different things. Like for example, my first pages, they looks quite tragic kind of, and so I choose to limit myself with colors, and afterwards, of course, I will prepare it and paint it differently, but we will see. So this is my time lapse, and it's quite a long video. I can't remember if I did as long video on my channel, but never mind. I hope it will be interesting. And so when I'm drawing, I think about, of course, about the story, and I think a lot about how to place different things And for example, you can see here the kind of I don't know, foggy or something that comes from the, wait a minute, it's kind of smoke which rise from the land, because it's all this scene happens after earthquake. And yes, I decided to draw each kind of smoke spots in this way. And so I will explain you further what I'm going to do with the frames and the different things. But for now, I'm going just to pass it and to make it just time-lapse without description, because I don't need to explain anything here, because you can see everything what I'm going to paint here or to draw here. would like just to explain some things about this boy, about Sprig, because he, after earthquake, he can't find his town at all, and nothing from his town, and he, after a while, he remind in his parents, and he was start crying, "Mommy, Dad, where are you?" And so this because that I put his face in this frame, and because I would like to emphasize his emotions and his what his feeling, his emotions, and his scary. He's really scary because he lost his parents, and he during all my story he tried to find them and to find them there, his parents, and after a while, of course, he understands that they're gone, and but for now he's quite a small boy which discovered that everything in his world is destroyed, and of course he's crying, and I paid attention to his facial expression, because this frame, this panel is crucial and very important. This panel I think this panel should be without words, and in this panel we can see Sprig run and looking for his parents, and also another kind of tragic panel, and so I would like to emphasize with the trees the view from above of this on this scene, and that's what I marked with in with blue color, just to emphasize, just to share with you this the direction of trees and why I choose to put all trees in this direction, because I would like to emphasize this point of view from above. And he's scary, he's small, and he's he's alone in the entire world, and no, he will be okay. He will be okay. I'm care of him, and don't worry, everything is okay. Everything is under control, and but for this reason I created different scenes and different types of trees. I draw them in this case, in this way. this scene also very important because here in this scene, in this panel, Oral, the magic bird, kind of magic bird, appears and again I change kind of point of view from above to from down, up and above, because I would like just to emphasize and to share the importance of this bird and the dialogue between bird and Sprig. Okay, and move on. And now let's talk about coloring, and my approach is quite easy, and we have to understand that what is a graphic novel or or comic talk about. It's kind of a drawn story which should be prepared very quick, and mostly we need to, when we create comic design, we need to think about each detail, how to prepare it, how to prepare and to color and to paint this comic in the, on one hand, in a very attractive way. On other hand, it should be quick. It should be quick because graphic novels, they are long, and we can't spend a lot of time for preparing each tiny detail. It's not painting. It's on some hand it's do painting, but it's it's not. It is painting, but it's not so so clear and so rendered as some other work. So my approach here, I prepared a kind of basic color layer of different scenes of different colors, main colors. With main scene, as you can see here in the middle, we have central scene when I just tell I would like to tell about Sprig, how he is frightened and he is scary, and he ran to find and to find out his parents and to figure out what happens, and he lost in the third frame. He lost his bag on this central panel, which is background for entire page, and he lost here his head. And yes, and here I'm painting kind of I try don't pay attention to other panels. I just would like to get the main idea, the main central picture, which is also background for entire page, and I'm painting it with like I all panels just don't exist at all. And so for this reason, as you can see, and I didn't pay attention to all panels. I just painted as it is, and of course I'm thinking here about layers, about depth, because I would like to to convey the depth of this scene. And about colors, I thought a lot about colors. I prepared introduction page, but introduction page is fun and good, but it's introduction page, it's kind of cover. When we spend much more time and much more effort to create it, and it's more renders and more different different details, which more renders, more colors, more colorful. And but my story, I imagine my story in very kind of dull colors. I don't know if it understood, but dull colors, I mean very calm colors and very bright colors, and not bright, just, yes, kind of bright, but or maybe light colors, not bright, of course not bright at all. And so for this reason, when I paint in this first panel, a background panel, I can call it also background panel. And when I paint in it, I paid attention. I'm thinking about each color, and it almost, I would like to, in this scene, in this page, I would like to make it almost monochromatic, because almost without colors, and but that what I have in my imagination, that I would like to create for my story, and we will see how it works, and we will see how, because most important to me to tell a story, to storytelling also in colors, how I would create it in different colors, and all this stuff. So again, I thought quite a lot about colors and about different colors. You can maybe you think that it's almost monochromatic, but it's not. And finally, I decided to fill up different areas with a lasso fill, my favorite tool in Clip Studio Paint, and which allows me to just paint and to fill up flat colors with quite quick. And about rendering as well, I don't want to render too much this panel, and don't want to render too much this graphic novel. I would like to create it kind of tender, calm, with calm colors. And most important for me, this is the drawing, because I like to draw, and I think this is my favorite, my strength in the art to draw, and I like to draw. And so most important for me is drawing, and of course I have to add colors. Of course I have to paint it, but it's most important to me to tell a story, and also to create something so tender and kind of handmade comic or graphic novel. It doesn't matter, it's almost the same thing. And so this graphic novel should be tender, calm, nice, and my graphic novel. Okay, as you can see, I manage here all this space of background, and I'm painting with default brushes, like mixing oil brush, and which I like, which my favorite brush, and I think this brush, yes, default brush, but what the matter, I just like it. And so, as you can see, I add here details here and there, but not too much. I would like to save this the colors, and of course it's tragic scene, but never mind. I would like to stay with those colors. And now let's talk about frames. I prepared this kind of basic of with sketch to my graphic novel with quite common white frames and of panels, and I would like just to change it. And for this reason, I would like to have kind of textured borders of frames, and for this reason I came to my favorite brushes with texture and save the texture in brush shape. And when I do so, I can find it in default and add this brush for this brush shape to frame. But in this case, so I added the shape of brush shape of a pencil, of real pencil, which I prefer to draw the ink stage, but it wasn't good in for my for frames, and so I choose another brush to create to add texture to kind of take some brush shape to my frames. That's it. And this is the point of all this engagement with with brushes and how to define them, this their shape to default to just to library, to built-in library of Clip Studio Paint. And finally, I think I found one brush. I can't remember for now what it is, but maybe you can know. This brush also, I tried different brushes, but I didn't like them. And this brush, I like it, and so I came to this menu and just added to presets. And now I have preset of this brush, and afterwards, when I start to refine, to create my frames, as you can see, I choose this pattern on this brush shape for borders. Maybe I can't remember for sure, but I think yes, I choose this one, and for creating the frames. No, I need this brush. Yes, finally I choose this one. So as you can see here, I prefer another one. Let's try it. Yes, now I've got a good texture. And now I create another layer, another vector layer, and I'm adding all borders, all frames on this vector layer. And because this layer is vector, in vector kind of mode, I can erase with vector eraser to erase different parts. You can see in the further how it works here. And another one. Now I'm going to vector eraser, and I can erase entire parts of frames, parts that I don't need it. And afterwards, after all these scenes, I just duplicate these frames, because I don't want to. I got them to kind of transparent. I would like to get quite solid and solid white frames, white color of frames. as you can see here, I prepared basic for all panels, on all inner panels, to create them in kind of one basic color, and for just to proceed to paint it and to create each panel differently and separately. And as you can see also, for this reason I need just to create, to define each this basic beige basic, as you can see here, basic of all panels, just to lock it with alpha lock, and that's it. And now I can paint, and I can be kind of calm to save all my colors. All paintings include only in these borders, in the borders of panels. I hope you understand what I mean. And in this case, I started to work and to paint the smoke, and I did it with airbrush, and so on. I'm just moving on, and I think this stage is quite. I would like just to share this stage, because my approach is unusual, a little bit unusual, and mostly artists work differently, and also me, I work for my job a little bit differently, but this is my story, and I would like to create it in as I want, and mostly as I want. that's it, and thank you for watching my video. And this is first part of painting this first page of graphic novel, and a final rendering I will share with you a little bit later, because it's too long process. And never mind, this is my painting for now, and this is the stage which I would like to share with you. And so thank you for watching my video. See you next time. Bye for now.